Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BT6. Let's continue with the expert map workshop. I'm going to show you right now the Chimps gameplay. Hopefully with the black border run. So this map is quite tricky, as I already said, in Half-Cash and in Poppable, and yeah, and also using Obin. Yes, he's the strongest hero in Chimps, but as well Brambles, Wall of Trees, the Totem, the Wolves pattern are all affected by RNG. So RNG is something that you cannot control, and that's something that may screw you up. So I'm gonna hopefully show you a strategy that you can use to minimize the amount of RNG. And yeah, so here, first start monkey in strong, just place it as close as possible to the top side, and then with the red area just leave about 2 units of space between this red post right here, so you can see just like that. Second, that monkey placed here. I think it doesn't really matter if you place it a little bit to the left or right side. I just like to place it with the middle hair of the dark monkey just continuing with the vertical line in the background, so you can see just like that, and then as close as possible to the bottom side, strong. Last dark monkey here in this corner, so top and right side, and in first. And with this setup you can survive round 6, 7 and 8 without placing anything else. So for sure that is something very good. So this is the best start that you can also find on other videos. It's just it's common knowledge between players that this is like a very good start. And round 8, as I said, is beatable as well without the extra dark monkey, and I'm just preparing to place it for round 9. Here another one, strong, and same mechanics, so very close to the top side and then very close to the other dark monkey. And now round 10, something weird happens. So you're gonna have enough cash to place Obin right before round 10 ends. So when the last blues all close to one another are gonna appear, that's when you're gonna have enough cash to place Obin. But then how can you place Obin fast enough and place him correctly? Well, a trick that I learned recently and that I can share with you is with the hotkey you select a wizard, you try to find the spot in this corner, so when you're gonna place Obin, and then once you find the spot, then you just need to immobilize the mouse, so don't move the mouse, and then you select with the hotkey Obin, and boom, that's it. So it's a trick that it's very useful because of the fact that the wizard takes about the same amount of room that Obin needs to be placed, and so just by moving the mouse and like adjusting the wizard placement, in that way you can save also Obin's spot, and then when you have enough cash you can change it very quickly, and you can place Obin just like I did, so very fast, very efficiently. And yeah, that's just one way. Now round 14 and 15 I will use Brambles, and as you can see right there, just placed a ninja in front of Obin. Very strong combo, as you may have seen from my other videos and in general. And also around 15 here I will use some more Brambles for the fast balloons, pinks, yellows. And here it's just about upgrading the ninja, so 101, then 201, so pretty standard stuff. So it was just, you know, the dark monkey placement, and then that trick in round 10, and you're good to go pretty much. Now the strategy that we'll show you that is the less dependent on RNG is a strategy with a early super monkey, so a sun avatar, exploiting of course Obin and the fact that Obin will make magic monkeys stronger more pierce, and then a level 11 even greater pierce and range. And yeah, so that's all good news. And here, just Obin in first. You don't want to place him in strong, because if any balloons can sneak past, you want to be sure that Obin targets those balloons and not other balloons. And then here, yeah, I think here could be a good spot, if I'm not mistaken. Alchemist, 200. Now, a thing that I always recommend to do is place Brambles in round 25, because there are some purple balloons, and now Obin cannot pop purple balloons. You have the ninja, of course, so with the ninja it's easier, but just in case, you know, and also you're gonna have Brambles for round 26. That is not a bad thing, and yeah, that's just a thing that I recommend to do. And now here around 28 lat balloons. So here as well, when Obin pops the first lat balloon, just place some Brambles, and you may be able to pop lat balloons also with the Alchemist or with the Mexodip. So yeah, lat balloons should not be that threatening. And now Alchemist 300, very important. Giving extra benefits, extra buffs to the ninja in this meantime. Right here, yeah, I'm gonna just leave this Dark Monkey in first. I don't really think it makes a lot of difference. Strong first in this stage of the game, at least for like the Dark Monkeys. So round 33, it's quite easy. Round 34, placing some Brambles at the beginning of it. If you are lucky enough and you have good RNG, you're gonna have Brambles placed behind Obin, and so these Brambles should be able to survive until round 35, so you have some extra defenses. And also round 35, at the beginning, place another set of Brambles for round 36. So in this case, I got very good RNG, I got very lucky. But you may not always have this luckiness, but it doesn't really matter. It's just to have Brambles, like to have some extra defenses for the next round. And round 36, you can see even without Brambles, like the ninja just melts through the balloons. And here around 37, getting the super monkey placed. So in this case, very important, placing it very close to the right side. So you may be able to place it maybe closer to the bottom side, but the important thing is that it's very close to the right side. So just play a little bit with the placement until you can get it right. Round 38 here at the beginning, yeah, I don't know, I don't really think Brambles is needed, because of all this damage against ceramics. You should definitely be able to destroy the ceramics even if you don't place Brambles, but yeah, whatever. Round 39 at the beginning, I always recommend placing some Brambles, because again, if you are lucky, you're gonna have Brambles placed behind Obin and in the path of the Moab in round 40. So of course that's better. In this case, I got bad RNG for this round, but it doesn't really matter. So Brambles is in the wrong spot. And here, round 40, very important, upgrading the Alchemist before the round starts. So don't upgrade the Alchemist mid through round 39, because otherwise the Alchemist will not give the brew as soon as round 40 begins. And normally the only thing you have to do is just activate the slow on the top machine, and that's it. So just wait to place Brambles as well in this case. And yeah, I think probably here, yeah, I haven't really tried this strategy. This is the first time they're trying this other strategy, but I think instead of the slow, it may be better to go with the bottom machine, so to make the path longer, probably. I don't know. So let's see here. Oh yeah, here we go. So this time I could do it right. I don't know what happened before, but yeah. Yeah, as I said, that's RNG. So that's exactly like Totem's positioning, Brombo's positioning, when exactly the alchemist gives the brew. And yeah, those are not things that you cannot really control. So that's the Ninja 402 having caltrops as well. And now it's just about getting the villages. So in this bottom left corner village, and you just get the discount, so 002, and then on top of it, again very close to the left side and to the other village, another village with discount. So very important getting these villages with discount. And the super monkey should be in range of both villages, as you can see from the price. If the top path costs 2160, that means that the super monkey is in range of both villages, even without like the extra range. And yeah, that's the first step. Yeah, round 40 was unlucky, if I had to say, but yeah, that's RNG. So again, things that you cannot really control and that may affect the outcome, especially on Chimps, and especially on those maps where the strategy is already quite close in some rounds. And yeah, RNG is really the deciding factor between winning or losing. So here we'll get knockback with the super monkey. Next most likely is plasma blast. And yeah, everything is going smooth. As you can see, it's not really difficult. Round 40, 8 times out of 10 you're gonna have the correct RNG, so you're gonna be able to destroy the mob and to do everything quickly. And so you should be able to keep on with the black border run. So that's the super monkey 201. All right, most likely here we'll get the alchemist 402 just to give the brew more often to the super monkey and to the ninja. For round 51 anyway, I would need the super monkey with camo detection, so I'm gonna get it right now, 202. And that's also a little bit more of range, so that's not too bad. Obin level 10, very nicely. And so now you can have also water trees. Now water trees can be placed in 3 different spots. On the main path, so right here, but not in the path of the Moabs, and that's the worst spot. In the path of the Moabs, but not in the path of the normal Bloons, and that's not that bad, but at the same time these water trees may not explode by itself, so you may need to reactivate it to get the cash. Or third one, you have the water trees in this position, that is the best one to get both the Moabs and both the Bloons. So of course RNG is the factor that's going to decide where water trees is going to spawn. In this case, I think this spot would be still enough to destroy the Moabs coming from the top side, so I think it's thick enough to take care of the Moabs. Yeah, probably not ceramics, but Moabs. Yeah, so that Moab right there was stuck inside, been inside the water trees. So yeah, that's not too bad. So here I'm gonna just replace it just to get the cash. Remember, in Chimps, the more you wait to get the cash from the water trees, the more you lose that amount of cash, because in every round you get less and less amount of cash from popping the Bloons. So that's, just remember about that. Now Obin is level 11, around 57, so that means that now the super monkey, the ninja, are a lot stronger, and that should mean that you can survive until you can get this Sun Avatar quite easily. And yeah, so once you get the Sun Avatar, everything becomes super easy. And in this case, I will not even replace these wall trees. I'm gonna just let it be right there. Whenever it's gonna explode or something, I will collect the cash, but I will not place any further wall trees, because I don't want to lose like any more cash. And with the Sun Avatar as well, like round 63, super easy. And all the rest of the rounds are not that difficult because of the super amount of like the peers that the Sun Avatar has already, plus Obin's buffs, plus, you know, attack speed from the village, the alchemist buff, and so there is really no trouble, and you can survive until almost like around 80 without like changing anything. If you want to get the black border, of course you may need something else. Like in this case, I'm gonna get a 013 glue gunner, and then I will start building the engineer for the overclock, and I will start overclocking this Sun Avatar. Right now it's my best tower, so why not? Let's just make it even stronger. In the 13.0 patch, the overclock buff it's a little weaker than in the 12.0 patch, but I think it's still very good. So okay, so here engineer, just try to place it in range of both villages, but leaving here enough room, because later on in the game you may want to place other towers there. So yeah, just be careful about that. And here, yeah, I can even get All-Star. I don't think there is any trouble. Plus the fact that the engineer can just like slightly attack the balloons in the top side is not that bad. With the foam, you know, just some extra damage is always welcome. Right now, camo detection, I have the Sun Avatar and the Ninja plus the Alchemist buffs, so I don't really think it's that needed to get this village with camo detection right now. You may need, I'm gonna for sure get it later on, but right now I don't think I strictly need it. And after I get the overclock, what I'm gonna use is a perma spike. I think to get the black border is the easiest way and the most efficient way, without really relying a lot on RNG, to just survive the last rounds, and also using overclock with it. So I'm going to use overclock for the Sun Avatar until I build the spike factory. Then afterwards I will start overclocking the spike factory. So yeah, that's how I think it works the best. And here we go. So remember always to throw an eye and look at the remaining cooldown on overclock, and whenever it's close to being to get off cooldown, just remember to reactivate it so you can have the effect almost permanently. It's gonna run a little earlier than the total cooldown, but it should nonetheless work. So here, village discount, and I will start getting the this spike factory. So just one village, it's enough. If you get both villages, at the end of the day you're gonna end up losing some cash, so just one discount village is more than enough. This one, it will be in close. Deadly spikes, and yeah, just waiting to get the upgrade. I think right now it may be in my best intentions to actually maybe get here an alchemist and at least get it 300 to give the buff to the Spike Factory just in case I may need it to if some balloons like pass around 80, like around 81 or something. If some ceramics can sneak past, I have the Spike Factory a little stronger. And yeah, right now it's just waiting until you can get the perma spike. So it seems like a lot of cash right now, around 78. I have a 7k cash, and I still need 25k more. But yeah, you get a lot of cash from around 79, 81, and 82. You get a lot of cash. So I think for around 84 or 85, I should be able to get this perma spike already. You can see that the Sun Avatar being overclocked is just an insane amount of damage. And as well, Obin is leveling up, so it's getting stronger. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So RNG is like, it affects your gameplay a little bit more in the early stages of the game. Right here, for the last stages of the game, it's not that important, I think, because it doesn't really matter. That's why. So you can see around 82, now 83, and they just need 7k. So definitely affordable for around 84, if I'm not mistaken. For around 84 I should be able to get it. Placing Brambos whenever it's off cooldown as well. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna try to place it as fast as to get the upgrade as fast as possible. The sooner you can get it, the more spikes you can start rolling. I will get this village 202 as well, more attack speed. Okay, so now okay, yeah, I think this wave should be fine because I got the perma spike right there already with some spikes, so that's some extra damage. This is gonna be the last round. I'm gonna overclock the Sun Avatar, and now I'll get here. Oops, an alchemist in range of both villages, so that's a lot of discount. Strong 032. Yeah. Alright. And now, as I said, start overclocking the Spike Factory. Okay. Probably here getting the Alchemist 400 is a nice idea. And now in these rounds, what I also recommend to get is some boomerangs here, some more presses, so you can start knocking backwards the mob class balloons. So in this case, it can be Dome Gods or anything, but if you give more time for the mob press to start to stack more, then it's all the better. So 024. Remember to use Brambles. Sometimes I forget to use Brambles, but definitely using it. Now here DDTs, it should go well. Overclock. Alright. And I think here I will build just one more of these boomerangs here. right. And right now I will start also building a sniper. So main Moab sniper, quite important as well to slow down map class balloons. Right here I'm just getting towers to give more time to the perma spike to get more spikes, and in that way it's just more damage. So far I think there is no need to use any of the two machines. Okay, here we go. These world cheese probably will be consumed as soon as I reach round 96, when I'm gonna open I'm gonna start using the bottom machine. Probably that's when it's gonna get consumed. So round 94 I'm gonna use the top machine, the slow one. Again, another thing that can help me to place more spikes at the end, and yeah, that works. And here actually in last, here we go, the main Moab. So a stun right now, and in last is very effective, because in that way the balloon stun is out of the screen, and so the other towers cannot attack it, and that is just free time that you gain for your spike factory. Place more raw spikes, so that works. Okay, here I'm gonna just take off Water Store just to be sure that I'm doing everything correctly. And here also I will stop building a heli to actually just lock it right here. 030 heli. Very important to start blowing back. So again, another thing that can help you, that can help the spike factory to get more spikes, is being able to blow backwards the ceramics, and yeah, that works. So in this way, also exploiting this discount village right there. And yeah, so right now round 96 is the first round where I'm gonna use this bottom machine. So I will use this low as soon as the Zoma Gods enter in the screen. That's when I'm gonna use this low. So most likely right here, yeah. Let's just refresh here this, and let's activate the power core right now for all these mobs. See these many mobs? That's the world cheese exploding, and that's why it's important to activate the bottom path, so in that way it works. And that's pretty much it. I think around 96 is gone like this, and you still have one Zomegata thing outside the map being stunned with the sniper. As you can see, it's attacking, and so that's more free time to use more overclock and to start placing some more spikes on the screen. And now right here I will get probably camera detection just for round 99. Most likely I should have got it for round 95, but I forgot. But as you could see, nothing really happened, so that's better for me. And here just getting a spike factory, another one, but this time I will get the bottom path. Actually, I will place it just out of range of the other one. And Spike Storm, very important, and it's gonna be another ability that will help me to pop map class balloons and to add some extra damage global. And here I will also get a primary training village to make these glue gunners, the glue gunner and the two boomerangs, even stronger. That's a free thing that I can do, so it's only 735. And in this round you can really stack a lot of prospects because of the fact that your the sniper is blocking the fortified oh my god out of the screen. That's why you have so much time. And yeah, this is pretty perfect because in this way you're preparing for round 98. So for the fortified BFBs, oh my gods, and yeah, so all right. So that's the primary training village. I will probably get also this glue gunner 023 mid through round 98. And here using as well the slow machine when the mobs. Actually, I'm gonna refresh this wall tree. Oh well, it's out of range. Whatever. When the Zomagods enter, so I'm gonna use it right now. Let's use also the Spike Factory ability, and whenever I have enough cash, I will use this. Especially when the Zomagods explode, I should get the cash from there, from then. And yeah, so let's use it right now. Okay. Yes. Okay, works. So that's again the overclock, and the sniper as well holding one oh my god most likely at the off screen. Here I can just get another alchemist to code the DDTs next round. And also I forgot about the glue gunner 023, but well, whatever. You can see that it's working, and yeah, it's not really that difficult in my opinion. Here you can tank the DDTs with the permaspike. And now for the BAD, just use the spike factory. Use everything that you have. Then here just make the path longer. Here we go. Overclock, and that should be already all the damage that you need. Because here until you pop when you pop the BAD, then you have the other towers, you have the pile of raw specs, and that's it. So unfortunately I lost the black border just because of round 40, but I hope that you guys enjoyed. See ya, bye bye.